come to another side of these people on the
onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-achị onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ ọkaka ụbọchị onye ka anyị na-etugha eze ebube dị ngọzi mmalite na ọgwụgwụ ndị Igbo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi onye nwe m ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke bere dị ngọ nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ ofu ụbọchị a na-adịghị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu ọ bịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị wee na-akpọkụ wee na-arịọ gị na-asị lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ gị n'obi onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe biko ndị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere anyị wee na-aja gị mma na-asị gị ọ bịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ dị ngọzi sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka ọ bụ ka ekwensu anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija ma na-asị uru anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ ha wee daa hapụghị ikoni ọzọ obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala ọkwa n'iyi eze ebube dị ngọzi anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkwa ha nsọ gị na-asị na ebe gị chi ọzọ egwezuga gị anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana onwe onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi mara onye bi ka a na-arịọ gị ise. Having handed over our proceedings to heaven, we must therefore proceed unfailingly and very speedily to preach this very gospel that we have been mandated to preach this very day, because heaven and earth will bear us witness that they came in their time and the gospel of redemption was preached and men were saved from their folly. This evening I will start by calling upon Bishop Coker,
What does Biafra mean?
It means freedom, liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So, a weak center,
very weak,
very strong regions.
Absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I've not changed my mind, no. An independent Biafra means going back to the way we were before the white man came.
Okay, so you're not talking about a federation when you say a confederation. You're not talking about a federation as part of Nigeria. You're talking about total independence.
Absolute independence.
Complete independence. Now, is there anything that can happen that will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing else?
Or death, yes.
Or death?
That's correct.
If push comes to shove,
yes,
will you go to war?
No, because truth is a far more potent and deadlier weapon than bullets and mortars.
So truth. No war? You've ruled out the...
Absolutely, I'm not with war, no. No war. When I say Biafra or death, I'll keep pushing. Either I am alive, I die in the process, I won't stop. Allow me to repeat, if you don't mind. Had sovereign national conference been convened by the powers that be, where every ethnic nation, I said every, I don't care if there are 600, I don't care. Everyone is
all the 500 plus.
Everyone together to say, this is all, others can delegate, I don't know, powers to other people to attend on their behalf. Sit down to say, what type of country do we want? Sit down, discuss, agree. I can begin to perhaps submit to your
Is it
position.
too late?
It is way too late. They've killed too many people. They've ruined too many lives. They've wasted too many souls. How do we bring those people back?
If the federal government, given the agitation that is going on, becomes convinced that, you know what, these people have a point, it is time to actually address all these issues, and they begin to systematically address some of these issues, would you change your mind?
No, because of the deceptions of the past.
No trust.
No trust. Aburi was there, it was negotiated. Nothing happened. 1968, if I recall. And the confab report, what became of it? How about the 3 R's? Reconciliation, reconstruction, and heaven knows what else. What became of them? Nothing. Calabar Seaport is not working. Can you tell me why it's not working? It's a seaport used by the colonial masters. Why is it not working today? How about Iguacha Seaport? Why is it not being used? Why not worry? Why must we allow only Lagos to function as a viable seaport? In England, where I used to live, you had Liverpool, you had the Sun, which is Portsmouth, Southampton, everywhere. You had harbors and ports. So why must you have only one?
I've heard people say these are very valid arguments, and that these are things that are to do with bad governance. So the average Biafran, to use your phrase, or Igbo man in the Igbo, is facing poverty much in the same way that the average guy in Yobe State is facing poverty. And so these are issues of governance. You don't agree with that?
I agree completely.
Okay. So if that is it, why isn't the agitation about tackling the problem, which is ensuring good governance, perhaps starting from locally? Because part of the allegations against you is that you don't confront your political leaders in the East, and you'd like to blame Abuja for everything.
Because the way I would want to solve a problem is not how a Fulani man would want to solve it.
You really believe this is an ethnic thing, and the
ethnic.
approach is different?
No, the approach is different. No, it's not ethnic. It is more to do with value system.
Right.
The way you may want to solve a problem could be markedly different from how I do mine.
What is the geographical makeup of Biafra, as far as you are concerned, this Biafra that you want? So, for example, if we're doing a referendum, where will that referendum take place? Is it only the 5?
It's on, no.
It's okay.
It's on, which is River State, Bayelsa, Delta, Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, Cross River.
Akwa Ibom?
And Akwa Ibom, of course. Akwa Ibom, yes.
Right.
Those are the coasters. Basically,
Bayelsa?
yes. Southeast and South-South without Edo State.
Without Edo State.
That's correct. And then including Igede, Idoma.
Right, the Benues. So
That's
the
correct.
Igalas and part of the Kogi,
Yes,
Kogi
yes.
State, right?
Yeah.
Nyosom Wike, the governor of Anambra, sorry, the governor of River State,
yes.
made a statement, I think it was yesterday or the day before
Yes,
yesterday,
yes, I heard about it.
and said, you know, you should not be including River State.
It's for
and
the people of River State
Kwara
to decide,
people.
not him. I can't decide for Biafrans. They have to go and vote and convince the whole world that they want Biafra. It's not for instance, it's only one man, one vote.
What if they're not even willing to take part in the referendum? Because I've had people from the South, for example, from Bayelsa. I've had people from Cross River. I think there's a famous actress, Kate Henshaw, for example, wrote a long piece about why people of the South don't want to be dragged into a place called Biafra. You're saying, regardless of what they say, you want a referendum in those parts?
Because I know the majority of the people want a referendum. I was in Iguacha yesterday.
How do you know?
I was there yesterday. I was in Iguacha yesterday. You call Port Harcourt. I was there yesterday. I should have been there to see what happened.
Now,
They were delighted to see me. I'm sure you know that. It's all over the place. They're very happy to see me. I bet Kate Henshaw wouldn't get such reception. Where she to go to?
as a big, popular Nollywood actress, I wouldn't necessarily...
I'm telling you, if I go to her village, people will turn out to see me more than turn out to see her.
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra, and lovers of freedom. This is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please welcome others. It's very important. Please welcome others. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on your time zone. Before I proceed, I will say we are sorry for coming up late. We are sorry some technical issue, but at the end, we are here. Never die spirit. Never give up. We never give up. We are Ipob, we never give up. No matter what, we never give up. We never give up. So as you can see, I'm battling with technical issue and the rest, and those that are attacking the program, but it can't stop us. The last program I did, Facebook did not release it, but we never give up. We keep pushing. That's why I say that you must follow me on YouTube. It's very important to follow me on YouTube. It's very, very important because a lot of shenanigans from Facebook. So, but we never give up. We must preach this gospel. It's a must. We must preach this gospel. So we are live at our various space. We are live at Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. Please, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, please endeavor to share the program. It's very important. And we're also live at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. If you are listening to the sound of my voice, please hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. And we're also live at our YouTube. Please, if you have not subscribed at my YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu, please endeavor to subscribe at my YouTube. It's very important. It's very, very important. And we are not live at TikTok. I'm still working on it. Also on S handle. I'm still working on it. Today's program is going to be unique like always. Today's program topic is about the updates from Germany from court case. All the lies has been debunked. I told you guys that lies don't last test of time. Lies don't last test of time. All the shenanigans, all the lies from Chika, Polly, Dozemo, and cohort has been debunked. You guys heard it from Ross's mouth, from the Ross's mouth on 2nd of November. We heard it from High Principal Officer from Germany, IPU High Principal Officer from Germany, the head of finance, Madam Nyanya, the National Coordinator Germany, Obonia Abraham, and also the state coordinator, Mazi Okeke and Mazi Kantakano. Unafugo etiwele aka oyibo nsogbu na-afụ nke wụ eziokwu. You have now understand the truth. For those who want to know the truth. So we're going to repeat the program today. It's very important. And before then, we have to talk about what is going on in Nigeria a bit. Like I said, Nigeria is going down. Nigeria is going down. I told you guys, Mazin Nandekano, the stage that is right now is final stage. It's final stage. I told you guys, either this stage we are now, our data is now, will determine if we have this, our motherland, Biafra, on a peaceful resolution, or we have it through armed struggle. The stage we are right now, either we have this Biafra on a referendum, on a peaceful way, or armed struggle. And I also told you, don't think that it's Nigeria government is only Mazinani. No. All those lies, governor, who puts on them, blah, 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 blah. Yes, those people don't want our letter to be out. but they are not the major people that holding our leader Mazin Nankana. They don't have the capacity. Do you want to tell me that Hope Uzodinma can disobey Bola Ahmed Tinubu? If you say yes, do you want to tell me a governor in Nigeria will disobey a president? When a president give order, governor will say no. So, they are just using Nigeria government as a stooge. The people that hold our leader, people that holding our leader, is American government, UK government, and German and France and the rest of them, because of the game of interest. Because of game of interest. So after that, all those things you are hearing, this and all those things is just just proper shenanigans. They're not the main thing that's holding our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ihe m na-agwa unu wee eziokwu Chineke. Maybe I don't analyze it okay, but this is the koko, here the main thing ndị ji our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. And even on final battle Kanu. Final battle Kanu. Final battle Kanu now. Now we can see what happened. No, Binta Nyako, she is the one that advising the DSS not to allow the lawyers or anyone to say what the Mazin and they can. And again, if you look to Binta Nyako, because it's an intel that our leader's family got, because we got that intel from Prince Meme to counter Kanu. That is where we got the intel. So that is the intel they got. And guess what? Do you think Justice Binta Nyako is acting alone? The answer is no. We also have an update from the Wise Council, also telling us that the DSS is not acting alone. But all those things is just to break our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. But do you think they can break him? No way, because he was born for this. The more they go hard on him, the more he becomes strong. Take it from me. The more they go hard on him, the more he becomes strong. You can hear the video I played before now. He told the lady, no, that we have lost so many lives. There's no going back on Biafra. So for those of you that have deceived, but today I can see you guys for a couple of videos from court. You heard the voice of your leader. You know that this is the same man of yesterday and today and tomorrow. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Like I said before, nobody knows when our leader will come out. But will he come out? Definitely he will come out. But even on our final battle Kanu now. Check all the prophecy of our leader. All of them have come to pass. Check in Niger, terrorists taking over the biggest military camp. Our leader say it. So you don't think back, or you don't want to connect the dots that what is going on, that all you want to hear is propaganda. Where you want to belong, where they have a lot of majority. Don't you know sometimes they have Finnish majority? Even idea that sometimes they have Finnish majority. But also remember what our leader said. 100 men. Out of millions of us. He said 100 men will give us Biafra. That's what our leader said. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu said. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu said 100 men. Our leader said 100 men. Out of millions of Biafrans all over the world, he said 100 men. That okwu mere gịnị? Ọ tịrị atị. Ya gbalie ya. Now look at what is going on. And that is why, in as much our leaders say we should not talk about the late Iwanyan and the rest, yeah, we expect that. But that late Iwanyan misused an opportunity. He misused a big opportunity to expose Nigeria more. But we will not talk about it. We will have to respect our leaders' order. That is very important. It's very important. Now, let's go to the children they brought to court. And you can see how the lawyer, the Nigerian lawyer, trying to defend calamity. That will tell you the kind of country you want to defend or the kind of country you want to be. Nigeria is gone and is gone and is gone for good. Take it from me. Nigeria Nago. Look at how much is a bag of rice? How much is a bag of rice? Almost 100,000. How much is a liter of fuel? 1,000 plus. How much will take you all the way from east to the north by road? Not less than 30,000, 30 to 50,000. Nigeria is gone. You are not fine about Okano. Let's go to the children they brought to court and let's see how the lawyer is defending the calamity. First of all, let me present the video for the children.
Let me go and take the phone. This guy is talking to the clinic. They kept me here. The prosecutor should do their business. How can you arrange children? Help. What help? Sorry.
You can see these are the children. But before we continue, let's welcome the national coordinator from Italy, Mazi Ogolo. Mazi Ndewo, you are welcome, Mazi. Look at the children. Let me go and take the phone. This guy is talking to the clinic. They kept me here.
The prosecutor should do their business. How can you arrange children? Help. What help? Sorry.
So these are the children. These are the children they parading in court. And they brought them all the way from Kano, Kaduna, Sokoto, this end bad governance protest. End bad governance protest. They did that. I think this took place in August. They remind these people under their custody. these children. But I want you guys to listen to Nigeria lawyer. What he's defending is telling you again that these people are not children, they are adults. That most of them are university graduates. That tells you, the kind of country you are. That tells you Nigeria is gone. Nigeria agugo. Nigeria. Everything is possible in Nigeria. Everybody saw this video, but this guy, how the temerity, this guy, this so-called lawyer, bold enough, trying to defend indefensible, trying to paint the black that people are seeing to white. I want you guys to take a look at this lawyer. What he's saying is very important. Now, let me tell you, when I wanted to say no, we cannot stay in this contraction called Nigeria. You guys don't believe Mazinan can. But today, most of you could go on them. Today, most of you could go on them. Listen to Nigeria lawyer that defending. Listen. Get nothing. Listen.
That we brought to the court today, all of them are adults.
Okay.
Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the real suspects standing trial in this case. These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of a democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you? You go back home and sit. Everybody is enjoying their fundamental rights. Nobody is abusing their rights. Everybody is enjoying free movement, and everything's are moving fine in the country. These boys only for no reason. They started protests, violent protests with the flags, foreign flags, Russian flags. Haba, is that what we want in this country? Don't mind the Defense Council. They will always say something to tarnish the name of Nigerian police. It's not true. In my own case, we filed charge against 43 defendants, and all of them were produced to the court today. All of them are adults. Forget about what they are telling you, that they are small children, this and that. Ask the Defense Council, do they truly know the suspect they defended?
My people, I want you to see how Nigeria operates. I want you to see the kind of evil that's going on in that country. This is what the whole world saw. They saw the little guy, the little boys, those that are fainting, those that are sitting in the bar. We saw them. I played the video. But this man is telling you they are all adults. Some of them are university graduates. Some of them are married. But guess what? I would play this video again. I want you to take a look at the two lawyers behind him. They are laughing at him. The other one turned his face up because they know that this man is lying. And I want you to connect this to what is happening to our leader, Mazin Nandekano. I want you to connect this to what is happening to IPOB, the kind of propaganda, blackmail that government is propagating or projecting to IPOB, to tarnish IPOB. I want you to just use this little one to know. Now, let me repeat this and make it wide. It's very important.
These boys that we brought to the court today,
Please,
all of them are
these
adults.
lawyers are at his back.
Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor.
Okay. You can see. Look at the two lawyers at his back, blind him. They are laughing at him. They are ashamed of themselves because this is black and white. Everybody saw these children in the courts. Everybody saw them, but you can see this grown-up man came out to tell you that some of them are university graduates, that some of them are married. This is what we saw with our two naked eyes. That tells you, that will make you to understand the kind of blackmail on IPOB, on our leader Mazin Nandekano, projected by Nigeria government. Now, I want you guys to take a look.
Some of them are university graduates.
You can see.
The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones.
No guy is laughing.
They are not even the real suspect standing trial in this case.
You can see.
These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria.
Look at it. Even the lawyer just turned back because he can't withstand this lie. He can't withstand this lie. The other one was, seriously looking at him. What this man saying? What this man trying to defend? He can see the kind of look at the one at his back laughing. The other one focus on him. Say, wow. I want you to connect this to what is going on in Nigeria. I want you to connect this to what is going on. Those people that they are those people in prison. A lot of people are in prison innocently. A lot of them are innocent. Nothing is working in Nigeria from top to the bottom. All is corrupt. No system is working. No system is working. If this man can stand before mainstream media in Nigeria, try to defend indefendable, trying to project this evil to good, how much more our leader Mazen can court case? Let's continue.
Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of a democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you? You go back home and sit. Everybody is enjoying their fundamental rights. Nobody is abusing their rights. Everybody is enjoying free movement and everything's are moving fine in the country. These boys only for no reason. They started protests, violent protests with the flags, foreign flags, Russian flags. Haba. Is that what we want in this country?
To be honest with you, if you make a thoroughly background of this lawyer, you will find that this guy is a Christian. I told you guys, this fallen religion is the major problem they have in that country, Nigeria. If you make a thorough investigation about this guy, you will find that he's a Christian. You will find that this guy is a Christian, is from Christian background. I want you guys to compare this to what is going on with IPOB, Mazen Nandekano, to know that Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil. Let's continue. Please hit the like button. If you're on Facebook, hit the like button because that's why the Facebook sees the other video I make. Just hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's very important.
Country.
But they will not stop us.
Don't mind the Defense Council. They will always say something to tarnish the name of Nigerian police. It's not true. In my own case, We filed charge against 43 defendants, and all of them were produced to the court today. All of them are adults. Forget about what they are telling you, that they are small children, this and that. Ask the defense counsel, do they truly know the suspect they're defending?
So it's telling you that everything is working in Nigeria. Nigeria is okay. That everything is working in Nigeria. That Nigeria is okay. It's telling you that Nigeria police is okay. Look at this man. He's there protecting Nigeria police. But we saw what happened in Imo State. That will be in my next program about the 11th father that they buy, the 11th father that came to bury his father, and the same police kidnapped him during the process. They buy the man, and when this issue happened, they connected it to Biafra struggle. But thank God, didn't they know that and expose them? It will be in the next program I'm going to make. Now, as this lawyer is busy lying, trying to defend indefensible. One thing that I also appreciate with the Northerners, they know what they are doing. And remember what I said. I said if Tinubu government did not take time, they will use this thing to pull him down. Let's listen to Professor Yusuf on Arise TV before we go to our main program today. Let's listen to it. Here we go.
Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Thank you for staying with us. Well, this past week produced many highlights at the national level, but one actually stuck out like a sore thumb, and that was the arraignment of 114 evidently malnourished children by the Nigerian police for taking part in the recent End Bad Governance protest in the northern part of Nigeria. They were brought before the court for allegedly committing treason. Another highlight of the week, albeit on a slower and less dramatic scale, was President Bola Tinubu refusing to bow to demands being made by certain interests to withdraw a set of tax reform bills that are already before the National Assembly. For a much needed perspective on those two developments and a closer look at the undercurrent of reasons that might be behind them, we're now being joined by Professor Usman Yusuf, a former executive secretary of the National Health Insurance Scheme. It's good to have you again on the morning show, sir.
Thank you very much for having me today.
All right, then, just diving right into it, I want to get your perspective on the implications of, prosecuting minors, especially in this case where we see the End Bad Governance protesters. What are your views on the legality and the ethics of charging these young protesters with treason? And how would you assess the Attorney General's intervention in the case? Do you think it reflects a recognition of public sentiment or more about political optics? Your thoughts?
Right, thank you. I wouldn't give you the legal because I'm not a lawyer. But I will talk about the ethics and the moral. These clips were sent to me from no less a place than outside the country. I didn't see them. I got one sent from Chicago, unknown number, and the other one from as far away as Brisbane, Australia. I called the numbers. These guys were journalists. They had seen the clips before I saw them. And they were asking me, is this real? Is this part of mass school abductions? I mean, so watching this clip, to be honest, was heart-wrenching. The point I bring about this foreign journalist calling me is we do not know the damage this thing has done to us in this country. The image of Nigeria and this government is dented by this. For us in the North, this is clearly reminiscent of the days when you have mass school abductions by bandits, and we bring them out in this large number. Fortunately for us, the case we saw, arraigned by the Ministry of Justice to a federal court, they look much worse than what we always get from bandits. So bandits take care of children better than our government. I mean, fellow Nigerians, these children, over 2,000 protesters were arrested during EndSARS, during this End Bad Government protest, a protest that is a legitimate right of every citizen. Many were kept without their parents knowing where they were. They were blindfolded. We are getting reports from those who were released. They were blindfolded and transported and detained in centers across the North. These children, and I had the interview of their lawyer, there are 45 minors in this collection of children that were brought to court. These children were brought from Kano, from Kaduna, from Jos, from Gombe to Abuja. What were their crimes? Alleged crimes? Oh, treason, trying to incite mutiny and change of government by the military, waving Russian flag, causing a regime change. These children you saw, this government is so jumpy and insecure because of what it's doing to this country. This is clearly, I mean, there's no two-way about it. This is clearly the government trying to terrorize us and terrorize the most vulnerable amongst us, our children, and decriminalizing legitimate protests in this country. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a beneficiary of protest and agitation in this country. And what his government is doing is clearly trying to stifle any voice. And the voices of children, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he's not only our commander-in-chief, but to a nation that is signatory to treaties all over the world in protecting the rights of children. He's also the chairman of ECOWAS. What is he going to tell them? What is he going to tell them? This is a bloody blow and a huge shame to this country, that we're doing this to our children by the government. By the government. When we collect these children from bandits, we take them to hospital and take care of them. But what did President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government do to these children that collapsed in a court of law? They took them back to jail. They took them back to jail. And what did the Attorney General do when he came out? Oh, the Attorney General said he's going to recall the file. Excuse me, Mr. Attorney General, there's no file to recall. What we Nigerians demand is immediate and unconditional release of all of these children. They need to be taken care of in the hospital. They need to be better nourished. All their medical issues need to be taken care of. They need to be fully compensated for the pain and suffering this government has caused them. And their parents need to be fully compensated. And full investigation must be done as to who is responsible. And the police. The Inspector General of Police must take full responsibility for this, because this dastardly act was done on his watch. We are hearing reports that police abduct children from these cities in the north Kano, Katsina, Kaduna, Jos, and Gombe, and illegally transported them for rendition here in Abuja on known locations. Many of their parents do not know where they were. Their appearance in court was the first time they saw them. Their appearance in court was the first time they saw them. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this action is clearly terrorizing our citizens with the full complicity of the security services that swore to protect us and the court that swore to uphold the law. This is unacceptable and it's not going to be accepted. The law is a noble profession and I salute, and every Nigerian should salute the efforts of the lawyers of these children who doggedly and pro bono defended these children. And without them, we would not have known this. The same breath, I am going to condemn, and every Nigerian should condemn the actions, the callous actions of the prosecuting lawyer and the prosecuting judge. The law, like medicine, is common sense. The judge should have known that these children needed medical care, not to be left laying on the floor in a court of law. Where are they? How many have died? How many are going to die? We need to have the full account of this. These children must be reunited with their families and fully compensated. And the president needs to address this nation and stop this criminality we are seeing. It's not acceptable.
Okay. All right, Prof. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, let me say something. I'm not going to condemn what he said here. What he said here is truth. What he said here is truth. You know? But this man you see, this professor you see, have a lot of questions to ask. Because when it happened to another people, he turned his blind eye. He never talked. That lady that interviewed our leader, that outside leader, I played the video when I started this program. There was a program he held with this man, and he was telling this man that they should let Biafra go. Why are they still try everything on gun? Ah, guess what? This guy didn't say anything. And let me tell you guys what you don't know. This Professor Yusuf is one of the major Northerner math speak or a spoken person on media. On media, this guy. They use him. The Northerners, they use him. If you come in terms of media, it's one of them. They use him to fight that media war. But if you ask me what Bola Ahmed Tinubu did on these children, for me, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. It's nothing to write home about. But let's ask ourselves, is it not the same Muslim ticket? They say that they forced Nigerians to Muslim ticket. Let's remember, Muslim ticket. Nigeria is not working, it's not working. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, like I said before, release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and push regional system of government because you have nothing to lose. At your age now, you have nothing to lose. If you do these two things, your name shall be written with a golden pen. You can see the people that you think that they are with you, they are not with you just because they are not in power anymore. And some of them, they are using you to hold these young ones. Flee, instruct Anthony General to free these people without wasting of time. Don't waste any time. Instructed him to free these kids. Let them go, because if not, they will use these kids to draw you down. Because they are not happy. They thought by now it could have been someone that people have forgotten. Because during your campaign election, nobody knows that they are Yeah, don't do echi. Echi na by now na ike tipiago. So the best thing for you, free those kids, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, bring in regional system of government. Now, to Professor Yusuf, Professor Yusuf is telling us that Nigeria have treaty to a lot of countries. Professor Yusuf, how about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Life, every life matters, whether kids or not kids, whether kids old, adult, every life matters. We are talking about treaty, but the same government you supported, Buhari, went to Kenya to kidnap someone and brought him back. You are talking about treaty. UN told Nigeria government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What do you say about it? Nothing. Abia High Court say release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What do you say about it? Nothing. African Union Court say release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Tribunal. What do you say about it? Nothing. Appeal Court say release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What do you say about it? Nothing. Supreme Court condemn everything and ask, okay, go to the lower court. And still the lower court refused to grant him bail. What do you say about it? You are talking, you're here as Yabe, opening your mouth that Brother Ahmed Tinubu is doing. No, of course, I'm not supporting the action against these children. No. No. I'm not in support. But I'm here to tell you that say the truth. It doesn't matter where it comes from. You are a professor. Stand up and say the truth. It doesn't matter if it's from Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, whatever. Say the truth. Let's go to our main topic today. Let's go to our main topic. This program, I think this program maybe we can have maybe part 2 on this program. Let's go to our main topic. No? Let's go to our main topic. So, Biafrans, like I said, lies don't last test of time. Okwasi don't last test of time. Lies don't last test of time. Henry Okechukwu, Michael, and his cohorts, before now, they have used their media, their platform to deceive a lot of you guys. And I say to you guys, since when they exposed them, they told Biafran the truth. What did he said? I expect you guys that always supported that Ukpo in Germany to go back to him and ask him, what did IPOB principal officer in Germany said? Is it lie or truth? I expected you guys to go back to that Ukpo, Henry Okechukwu, Michael, call Biafra child, and ask him. The update that was given by Kanta Kanu and National Coordinator Bone Abraham and the State Coordinator, is it true or not? You can see why my program is different. Because I na-ekwu nke bụ eziokwu Chineke. That's why I actually think mmadụ oti mgbo n'ugbo. I tie ego oti mgbodo mgbo. I bụ ọgụ ka ọkwa ute eziokwu Chineke. Ute eziokwu Chineke. Now, let's start. It's very important. I want you guys to listen to our golden voice, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuola. Our golden voice, Barrister Mazi Ikechukwu Onuola, hosted IPOB Head of Finance, also a DOS member, Madam Nenianya, also the National Coordinator, Ogbonni Abraham, and also the state coordinator, Mazi Okeke, and also Mazi Kantakano. They were alive. They were alive at Biafra Radio. Let's listen to our golden voice. It's very important.
This very year we have not.
Yeah, good evening. I hope you can hear my voice.
Mazi, you are coming out loud and clear. Please go ahead.
To exhibit your glory and your blessing.
I'm talking about. But of course, I'm going to allow them this evening that they will indeed use their hands to introduce themselves. Once again, welcome. It is late night with Barrister Ikechukwu Onoha here on Biafra Radio. And without any hesitation, I want to see if I can bring up my guests this evening. And as soon as I have them, I will bring them to you. Very, very important so that they will go straight ahead because we have no time to waste this evening. All right, I think I have my guests already on air. My name is Barrister Ikechukwu Onoha, and today, of course, is a Saturday, and it is the second day of November, the year of our Lord Chukwu Kikabiama, 2024. The time standing here from Johannesburg should be 9:25 p.m. in the evening. And of course, if you are listening to me from Biafra land, it should be 25 minutes past the top of the hour. Everywhere you are, it does not matter wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice. Welcome once again, and please share this broadcast far and near. Very, very important because we are unstoppable. Whatever they do, we must continue. That is the most important aspect of everything. Let me see if I have our people on air already. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's see if they can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes.
All right,
yeah,
she can hear me. Good evening and welcome to late night this evening. I would like you please to take over and of course introduce our guests this evening and direct this discussion, how it will go. And of course, I will come to a point where I will pose a question to those that I will need to pose a question to this evening. Please go ahead because Biafrans are listening.
Yeah, thank you very much, Barrister Ikechukwu, for hosting us this evening. We cannot stop no matter what it is. We always find an alternative because we are here to restore Biafra. So nobody can stop us. The enemy will try, but they will not succeed because when you are determined, nobody can defeat you. This evening, today, the 2nd of November, the year of our Lord, we thank Chukwu Okike Abiama. Here with me, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Mrs. Nenayanya. By the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama, I am the head of finance of IPOB worldwide. With me today is our national coordinator, Mazi Abraham Ogwena, approved by Onyendu, appointed by Onyendu. The next one is the zonal coordinator of Landsberg Zone, Mazi Charles Okeke, who happens to be the coordinator of Mazi Kanu Takano. And then the next person is our brother Mazi Kanu Takano, who is from the zone coordinated by Mazi Charles Okeke. I'll allow them to introduce themselves and then we continue. They will. Mazi Abraham, over to you.
Yeah, good evening. I hope you can hear my voice.
Mazi, you are coming out loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Good evening, Biafrans all over the world. May the God Almighty bless each and every one of us those who seek for the truth and believe in the truth. And my prayer is tonight, I pray that Chukwokika Abiyama will open our ears to hear. And I pray that Chukwokika Abiyama will please our ear to understand the right and the wrong. Without wasting time, my name is Obena Abraham. I am from Imo Obo, local government, brother of Mbakwe. We believe in the truth, and whatever we do, truth will be our good. So without wasting time, I'm also taking this opportunity to thank our beloved barrister, Honora, who have brought us in tonight in order to discuss the way forward. And I said, Bechuko Gabiama bless each and every one of us. He said,
Thank you very much. Now we go to Mazi Charles KK, the zonal coordinator of Landsberg zone, the zone that our brother Kanu Takano is. So Mazi Charles, over to you, please.
Hello, dear friends all over the world. My name is Charles Okeke. I'm from Anambra State. I want to use this opportunity to thank each and every one of us for standing strong, especially at this trial period. It is our duty and responsibility to let the people know exactly what is going on in the IPOB family all over the world. Many have been deceived. Many have been deceived for a long time, but I thank God for this cause that now people are knowing the truth. They said, if you know the truth and the truth shall set you free. It is our duty and responsibility to tell the truth, speak it loud in every form, in every manner, so that people will know exactly what is going on. And that is what we stand for. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
Master. To keep everybody strong or to achieve our aim and objectives. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our coordinator. Now I'll go on to our brother, Mazi Kanu Takano. Please be over to you.
No. Good evening, all dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night according to your time zone. Kanu Takano is my name. I'm from Isiama Farokuma Hibegu in Biafra land. And by the special grace of Elohim, I'm a member of IPOB Germany. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much, Kanu Takano. Well, I will leave our barrister because he's the one who's going to coordinate this if you have any question. But I'll start first of all, and then I will hand over to him. We are here to say the truth, nothing but the truth. What is, I realize that a lot of people actually don't know the truth. They don't know what is going on. Either the people that they are following are not telling them the truth. Or one thing I realize is this: if you say you are in IPOB and you are following the IPOB code of conduct, we need to do the right thing. When Collins was made national coordinator of Germany, somebody was there before he was appointed by our leader. Because the code of conduct states very clear that it's only the leader of IPOB, only Ndumazi Kanu, that has the right to appoint and dismiss. He came in, was appointed. His appointment started on the 1st of August 2020. The memo is there. The person before him left, stepped down, and he came in, jumped in, happily, boasting. Now, our leader has removed him, expelled actually, and appointed Mazi Abraham Obona. Since then, he refused to step down. The same process that brought him to, that made him to become the national coordinator of Germany is the same process that was changed, removed for another person to step in, but he refused, which is very, very wrong. As far as we are concerned, the national coordinator in Germany is Mazi Abraham Obena and nobody else. About the court case, I will leave our brother Kanu Takano and the others to say something about that because we were all there on the 28th of October 2024. I'll stop for now, Barrister.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Biafrans, in case if you are coming in now, this is the update of court case in Germany. On 28th, 28th of last month, I think, is it September, yeah? Was not the first time they went to court. They have went to court and judgment have been passed in favor of Madam Nyanya Maskan Takano. But these people, they went on appeal. So I want you guys to sit down and hear the truth. Unu know eziokwu Chineke. And guess what? I also want to remind us that the same callings Chinedu. Remember, onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu told Chika Paul Edoziem to issue a memo. Issue a memo to tell Biafra that Maazị Ogbonnia Abraham is German national coordinator. But guess what? Chika Paul Edoziem refused. He disobeyed our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, and you expect people like us to respect him. No way. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is the highest commander in this movement. He's the supreme leader. When you disobeyed Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, we will not obey you. And that was when they said that Onyen should come out and do it by himself, by 1,000 teeth Methuselah, telling Biafra that they hold our leader, Plutus. Is there, the video is there. I don't need to play it. Do you know why Chika doesn't keep his boy there? Because they want to hijack the account. And we have a video where that Collins Chinedu said that Chika Edoziem told him to go into the account. And that was what led to closure of our account in Germany. When we talk about the account, we are the video is there. Idea. So let's continue.
And of course, once again, I want to welcome our people who have joined us this evening on this great broadcast. First of all, before I go straight to this, I just want to correct some impression that some people or mischievous people have made, obviously, on Facebook with regards to this broadcast of this evening. They have attacked this broadcast as if they know what is about to come. When we said that our brother Abraham, or rather, I wanted to please correct me if I am wrong. I'm talking about the Germany coordinator. Obviously, when I was writing the pamphlets, so I say that he is the coordinator of Germany, and then of course was appointed by Oyendu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So they twisted the whole thing upside down. Sorry, go ahead.
Correct, you are correct. Yeah.
Absolutely. So they twisted the whole whole thing down and say that, oh, Mazi Ikechukwu has said that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Kanu Ntakanu appointed Abraham. You know, and it's so amazing the kind of people we have, you know, these days in this struggle. They believe every rubbish that they are being sold to. I mean, we have been in IPOB for so long to understand how appointment works in IPOB. And of course, when our brother Abraham was appointed, Onyendu was there, and we know that he made the appointment himself. Even the people who are parading this false information, they know who appointed this our brother. But of course, they want to deceive those that they always deceive, and they do believe everything that they sell to them. So this is just one thing I want to correct. And of course, this evening we have our brother Abraham. So I would like to ask our brother just a few questions before I hand back to Wanda Neanya so that she can, you know, take us through. Mazi Abraham, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Thank you.
Can you hear me, Mazi? Please speak a bit louder.
Yeah, I can hear you, Barrister.
All right, thank you very much. All right, Mazi, I just have a question for you. And of course, this question, I know you are going to you know, elaborate more on this so that people can understand, because a lot has been said, a lot has happened, and our people has been told a lot of lies. And the whole reason why we are here this evening is to shame the devil and, of course, shame those who are parading this false news. I want you to tell me something, Mazi Abraham. This man they call Collins, I know you've worked with him for some time. Is that correct?
Yeah, you are correct.
I want you to tell Biafrans what you know about this man called Collins, because, you know, people are hearing from one side of the story. They've not heard from the other side. And I believe this evening, you know, pose an opportunity for us to tell Biafrans exactly the truth, because this is what Biafra Radio is all about. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So since you've worked with these Collins, I believe you are in a better position to tell us more. Even me, Mazi Ikechukwu, I don't know this Collins, I must be honest with you. But you haven't worked with him for years. You are in a better position to tell me and Biafrans who is Collins. Please go ahead, because I believe Biafrans are listening. They want to know the truth. Go ahead, Mazi.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope my voice is coming out clear.
Mazi, loud and clear. I mean, crystal clear, and the whole world is listening. Please go ahead.
Biafrans all over the world, I am here standing to speak the truth because I am on the oath. Not only oath, people that knows me knows who I am and where I belong to. It is not something I am about to say here or to prove myself what I am. I joined IPOB 2015. And since then, it didn't take a long time. 16, I was made a coordinator of Cologne. And since 2016, during this time, Collins was a coordinator in Hamburg, although he was not living in Hamburg, but he controlled the zone in Hamburg. And we have been in several meetings. I tried to read that boy called Collins. For instance, I want the Biafrans to know that this boy called Collins, I'm not trying to camouflage or to say something because of what he is doing now. I want to draw the hand of the clock back. During the time of Nzurumike as a national coordinator, it was Collins who dragged Nzurumike in his leadership. Every time nowadays, Nzurumike, no matter wherever he is, he may be hearing my voice. If he can be able to say the truth, he will tell Biafra that it was Collins that made the rule and the leadership of Uzurumike not to function very well. After that, again, Mazi Mefo, Uche Mefo, after our opening our head office here in Germany, during the time our leader was also kidnapped, Uche Mefo was moving forward and decided to visit Germany. It was Collins who told all the coordinators in Germany never to come to the meeting that Uche Mefo called in our head office. Until Uche Mefo landed in the head office, all the whole coordinator joined Collins, and they refused to come. I was the one who gave Uche Mefo the telephone numbers of all the coordinators. I have the telephone number even up to now. All the coordinators in Germany. I gave it to Mefo. Mefo started calling them one by one. Uche Mefo is alive. And at the end, he realized that it was Collins, this boy called Collins, who planned the coup against Uche Mefo. This boy called Collins, after Uzurumike stepped down, the next national coordinator, come on, he was working so fine. The same Collins, this boy called Collins, planned a coup against the national coordinator, made his office never to work. Whenever he called for a meeting, Collins will call his group, the evil group he has. I know all of them. I can call their names. He will call them, and they will go at back and make a meeting that nobody should come. This boy called Collins is the person who told many of them that they should not to pay 30 euro, but rather than 10 euro. He has a brother in my zone. Once the brother came to me and said, is it only Cologne is going to bring Biafra? I asked him why. He said, other zones are paying 10 euro. Why must he be paying 30 euro? From that day, he stopped coming. He's a PRO in Cologne. He stopped coming. Sometimes he come, he will not pay money. During this time, Onyendu was with us. He visited us here in Germany. I asked Onyendu this question. Face to face, Collins was there. How is it possible that a PRO cannot pay money and will remain a PRO? For more than 1 year, he's not paying monthly dues. Who caused it? This boy called Collins. So a lot of things that I know with this boy called Collins, his life is only full with evil and lying. There are many people that hear, even in Bayan, that Onyendu sack, that they don't want to see them as a coordinator. It was Collins who went a meeting to ask the person to open another zone. In the same city, there is a zone. Collins was the one that did it. So there is a lot of things these Collins have been doing. Do I need to say something? There is a rally that we have in Berlin. On this rally, normally we paid money for the state, and at the end, the state will support us with some money. And the national coordinator gave the account of Ipob to receive the money from the state. Collins went behind in Hamburg and gave his own private account and collected that money up to today. this boy called Collins. So a lot of things he had been doing in a meeting, he refused to speak out in the meeting, but rather he will gag his group. After our meeting, they will go their own meeting. So I know this from long time that Collins is not with Onyendu at all. He's an evil man. I mean, the person this man you are talking about, if we come a conference and sit in a table where to eat, you will start looking for where he is. His head will not come on top of the table. The boy we are talking about. Because I don't see the reason why people will call him this man. This is just a boy. So I know him with all the type of evil character he has been performing. The worst that make Germany not to grow is Collins. It's the leader of evil and corruption that we have in Germany. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mazi. And of course, just like...
So, the person you just heard from is Mazi Ogbonna Abraham, the German national coordinator. He just tell us who is calling because he have worked with him. No, but it's clear, this Mazi Ezumezunwe, we say the way it is, but it is clear. If Mazi Ogbonna Abraham, who is currently German national coordinator now, know all this about this guy and how he planted all those things towards against Uchemefo when Uchemefo was there, even against Tony Wambote Zumike. That's why I'm not amazed that even in the court we did not see Tony Zumike, Tony Wambote. But Tony Zumike, deputy HOD, he live in Germany, but he did not even come to court. So you can see that there's something. But with all those things, why did they still make him? How did he still become national coordinator? This 1 million question we must ask ourselves. Because you can see what German coordinator is just saying now about him. His evil plan against Uchemefo, his evil plan against Tony Wamboto Ezumike. At the end of the day, he become national coordinator. Until the Mazna can say, okay, no, your time is over. They will the work Unekwe. And he turned a tiger with the help of Chika Pole Dozem. So, but we must move. But it's very important, Now, how? Upon all those his characters, he still move all the way to national coordinator in Germany. Until Megani is seen because Ezi will lazy. No matter a pig is a pig. A pig is a pig. No matter how clean you clean the pork, you will always go to the goat or to the bee or the bean to to stain himself because it's a pig. Another market bananka. The fact is that nobody can stop IPOB. Nobody can stop IPOB. We know IPOB is a very mighty mighty and very big movement, mass movement of the people. You will see the bad, the good, the ugly. But we will try as much as possible. Those that will be in the point of leadership, at least let them have sanity. Yeah, this is my own view because it's so sad that this guy have this trademark. After then, he moved to the top, and we are just getting who is he now. What is so sad? He want to change who is he. He will always do what? betray. And don't forget that, don't be surprised that this guy is still working with Michael Iluanya, Obido Obienu. Because when our leader have problem in 2015, it was the same Chika Paul Edoziem gave them instruction not to pay money to account in Germany. And he buy that idea to work against Madame Nyanya. And today, those things is still repeating itself again. No wonder Oriendu said, go and try, but you will not destroy the movement. Oriendu say it. And they are trying. And they are falling by the roadside. And we are moving. So, I want you guys to listen. Then maybe the next program, I cut all the video. Wait you Now let's move. Let's listen to the next person.
Like I say, that this is Biafra Radio, and of course, all we preach here is the truth and nothing but the truth. I must tell you, you might hear every manner of lie on social media, people who speak without even getting the correct information. But here on Biafra Radio, we analyze every information. We ensure that we give you the correct, absolutely correct information. And of course, there is no reason why the status quo will change. Whatever Onyedumazin Amdekano has put in place must remain the same until our leader comes out. And of course, this is part of that. You cannot change and shuffle people just because they are not dancing to your tone. And of course, when I mentioned that Mazi Abraham was appointed by Onyendumaz and Nnamdi Kanu, they all lost their mind. So I don't understand what is there to make anybody lose their mind. Or is it not the truth? Because this is the man that Onyendumaz and Nnamdi Kanu appointed. And of course, it shall remain the same until our leader comes out quickly. Ndeo Mazi for elaborating, and of course, we'll come back to you once again. I don't know if you would like to call somebody else. I would like to call Mazi Kanunta later.
I want to add.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Add to what he just said. What Mazi Abraham said is correct. When our then deputy, Mazi Chemefo, came to Germany, our office to settle the issue, to know what is going on in Germany. Callings went behind.
Biafrans, let's welcome the Regional Coordinator from America, Mazi Chizoku. Mazi, you are welcome, sir. There was, sir. Let's continue.
And was calling people. We didn't even know. Until, just like Mazi Abraham said, Mazi Chemefo now got the phone number and was calling them one by one by one. Collins is evil, I must tell you. He stopped them that day. I think maybe just one coordinator, maybe it was just Emma Inequachim and one other, of course, from Cologne, and one or two other people. Not only did he stop them, the few that came, one was just making noise that he was asked to leave. Terrible. Now, the other point is about the money, the one in Berlin. That is great. We normally go there to exhibit our own culture, Biafra, where apart from T-shirt, T-shirt, and all those things. I was the one that transferred the money to the Stadt Berlin for this event. And at the end of the day, we now realized that money was refunded. He went behind our back and took the money. That was national money. He took it. But he's busy saying that, the other day they were giving, if I give you people what to Mrs. Sanya and others, and but he took our money. Up to today. We don't know what happened. Went behind our back. He didn't even tell us. It was later something happened. That's when we realized that, hey, he has taken the money. But nobody is talking about that. It's terrible. I will now go on to call the next, the coordinator of Landsberg and where Kanu Takano.
So, Biafrans, you can also see that even our head of finance, Madam Nenianya, confirmed what the national coordinator said, Ubone Abraham, about the coup he planned against Maaz Mefo. It's just a pity how we allow such people to climb to the corridor of power. Because I know in IPOB where they have rules. I remember then if you want to report some issue to our leader Maaz will say, no, we have a channel that you can report issue. You have to pass through that channel. I know maybe that is what caused all those things. Because only Maaz Nnamdi Kanu want us to maintain discipline. You know that, yeah, there is bad eggs, but you want us to maintain discipline. And several times people will call on air to report. Only will say no. IPOB don't treat issues on media. There is a room for it. Go through that channel. Maybe that was what gave this guy rooms, no, all those things. Because in everything we do, there is disadvantage and advantage. Because I'm so upset that they know all this thing about this guy still yet. This guy climbed to the corridor of power. Even to at a point taking IPOB money, using his personal account. I also know maybe this issue will be treated because Onyendu have created a office where all those things will be treated, and Tony One Bottle is the man in charge of that office. Maybe the matter is there because Onyendu want us to maintain discipline. Onyendu know that a lot of things is going, but he want us to maintain discipline. It's not. I know because listen. I know the only reason why the IPO principal officer in Germany came on air to start saying all those things is because the propaganda from this Chika Poli, those Zeman cohorts are projecting to the Biafrans, and Biafrans are buying the idea. I think that is that is the reason why they came up to start saying this. If not because I could remember months ago, Muammar Aziz I'm the one that asked Madam Nenia, head of finance, when he came to Ikechukwu, the program, I asked, can we know anything about the court case? Madam Nenia said, no. She said, we are not going to discuss this thing on air. Is there, no? The golden voice asked Madam Nenia, someone asked, can we know the update of this thing? Madam Nenia said, no, we're not going to know anything. They said, no, we're going to discuss this thing on air. Because Madam Nenia always maintain the principles of IPOB, always maintain the source of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. It's just that it's too much. That's why they come up to tell Biafra the truth. And now I am go the truth. Only one I know the truth. Ma bonde alcohol after today's program. Today's program no wayo. Ka ọ bụ onye ọbụla ntị. Then inwe ajụjụ jụọ ajụjụ chọrọ ịbata ịbata. Ọkụkọ si n'iwe o ji etili mkpu ọbụla ka iwe ji ya laa ya aka n'ọkọọla n'ụlọ ọnụ ya. Ọkụkọ si n'iwe o ji etili mkpu abụ n'ọkụ iwe ji ya laa ya aka n'ọkọọla n'ụlọ ọnụ ya. Because they think they have big platform. They can project evil and everything. They can project lies, blackmails. Now let's listen to the state coordinator from Maazi Takano. That man, why you father? The people that claim that telling German government that Takano is not a member of IPOB. Do you know it was on Kanta Kano house they did the first IPOB meeting? In his house. They organized the first IPOB meeting in Germany. But these people have the temerity to come up to lie to Biafrans, even to German government. Do you think they are fighting Kano Takano? No. Who are they fighting? And what is the Mazin Kano? They want to bring this struggle down. And that's why Onyendu said the enemy within and the enemy external, they cannot destroy this movement. And Onyendu said, you will be the one to disappoint me, but I will not disappoint you. So let me ask you, are these people not having disappointed Awadi Mazin and Kano? Of course, they have disappointed Onyendu Mazin and Kano. But guess what? Onyendu Mazin can have move on. No message for them. For past 6 months now, do you hear from Chika Pole Doziem? Now let's listen.
Attend meeting because they say that Kanu Takano is not a member of IPOB. But he has his own, where he attends meeting and he pays his monthly dues, 30 euro. Or some of them are paying 5 euro, 10 euro. Some of them don't even pay. They gather the money of those that paid and then present it as if it's from their zone. That's why they don't give what we call templates. They don't submit their template. They will say this woman has come again with her wahala. Because there it is stated the names, the amounts, and the months you pay. So they will submit it. They say Kingsley don't belong to any zone. Takano. So I will leave. I want the coordinator where Kingsley attend to say something to that. Mazi Charles Okeke, over to you. Ndewo.
Okay. Ndewo. Thank you very much. The truth cannot be hidden. To let Biafrans all over the world know the exact truth. In fact, the meeting of Landsberg and Lek started in Kanunta's house. That is a fact. We started, the first meeting we have was in his house. Before we have our
Mazi, sorry to interrupt you. I need you to repeat this again. You are Mazi Okeke and you are Mazi Kano.
Berlin for this event. And at the end of the day, we now realize that money was refunded. He went behind our back and took the money. That was national money. He took it. But he's busy saying that, oh, the other day they were giving, if I give you people what to Mrs. Sanya and others and basic, but he took our money. Some of them don't even pay.
They doesn't know that their recents came to meeting to drink, because we normally do cannot be hidden. To let Biafrans all over the world know the exact truth. In fact, the meeting of Landsberg and Lek started in Kanunta's house. That is a fact. We started, the first meeting we have was in his house. Before we have our
Mazi, sorry to interrupt you. I need you to repeat this again. You are Mazi Okeke and you are Mazi Takano's coordinator. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you are telling Biafrans that the first meeting you had started in the home of Mazi Takano.
Exactly.
Please go ahead. Biafrans are listening.
That was in the year.
You know, so that, this is why sometimes it's good to say something, not to keep mute always. Sometimes it's good to say something, but sometimes it's good to just keep quiet. Because if we react every action, things will fall out of hand. But sometimes it's good you clear some air a bit. The first meeting they hold in the two cities was in Mars Kanta's house. The first meeting they hold in Lasberg and the other city was in Mars Kanta's house. They hold. That means he's one of the co-founder, in that city. That's the same way when I was on telephone with Isaiah Ubo, he asking me if I'm a member of IPU. I told him yes. Say no. I give him my national coordinator name, but I did not give him my state coordinator name in Graz. But do you know, in IPOB Graz, I am one of the co-founder. I am one of the co-founder. You guys go and ask them. Go and ask them about me. That's why I tell people, anything you do it. Anything you know you can offer, do it. Go and ask. In Austria Graz, I am one of the co-founder of IPOB. The first day, that's when we organize. That will not Dublin, just because you guys opportunity to build, to be around our leader. You think you guys are the best or what? Or you guys have contributed more than any other person? Chineke kpọọ unu niile ọkụ. Chineke kpọọ unu niile ọkụ. Go to us and ask about Ezumezu, what I have contributed in this struggle. People will tell you, but just go. And most of them, they are now. They not like what I'm doing now because I told them, no, if you cannot obey our leader, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, nothing, I'm not for you. Most of them don't like what I'm doing now because they say that, oh, I followed Madam Nenyanya. They decided to follow Chika Polidozem. And guess what? In Graz today, that meeting now, we don't lie, we tell the truth. Now the first meeting they made there was in Kanta's house. But these people have the temerity, have the mind to go to court, to German government, telling them that Kanta is not a member of IPOB. The same way they told you gullible ones that Kanta Kanu is a cousin to our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Those lies, how far today? Ana m ajụ unu. Ịma ata atabakwa oti mgbodo mgbo. Oge m metiri oti mgbodo ọ na-abịa. Those lies, how far? Cousin. Mgbosi eke cousin, mgbosi oyi cousin, mgbosi afọ cousin, mgbosi nkwọ cousin. Even to the radio Biafra. Those propaganda, how far today? That's why I told you guys, lies don't last test of time. You may think that you cover the truth. One day, Megan or say name, that is truth. And that's why they share that shenanigan. Parties he came over was telling people to share. The rest, Kanu is not a member of IPOB. You know? Can you imagine that? Okay, someone is saying he's not a member. How come he say he's suspended one certain time? You write your nonsense, say you suspend him. Chineke kpọọ unu niile ọkụ. Chineke kpọọ unu niile ọkụ. Let's continue.
To 2018, the first meeting we had was in his house before we have our permanent state place of meeting. And since that particular time, Kanunta is one of the trusted financial member of our unit. He doesn't fail to pay his dues. In fact, if there are people that are not paying dues, it will be the people that are all these asylum seekers that came to meeting to drink, because we normally do something that will attract them to always come to our meeting place. We'll buy drinks so that at the end of the meeting, we entertain them. You know. So Kanunta has been a strong member of, a financial member of our unit in Landsberg and Lek. So it keeps surprising me when one person will just wake up one day because of their selfish interest and say that one person is not a member of IPOB. Even to the fact that because I was called up in the as a witness, he even made a report that there's no, he doesn't know, he don't even know me. He does he doesn't know that there is any association in Landsberg. That will tell you to the extent these callings have gone far, all in for the purpose of their selfish interest. And I want to let Biafrans know that it is not only Landsberg and Lek he has done this type of thing to. I know a unit in Mannheim, which my friend Ucha Hamefla is the coordinator of Mannheim. If you are not in support of their devilish act or their crooked ways, the next thing they will give you a sack letter because you are not supporting them. You are not standing with their evil acts. He was asked to step down and hand over the coordinatorship to an asylum seeker, which he refused because it's not in order. And they sidetracked him. In fact, he destroyed a lot of units in Germany because of all the. If you are not standing with him, he will find a way to sidetrack you, to destroy you, to put you down. But I thank God for today that many people are knowing the truth, because they say that you can only use a lie to cover up another lie, but that will last for a while. Real truth and nothing but the truth. So in Landsberg, we have been there. What all the things they have introduced during the time of Madam Chizobo Kafo, when we, after making our payment to the IPOB account in Germany, we have to transmit the copy of our payment to Chizobo Kafo. It's a Chizobo Kafo. Then she will confirm it to me that I have seen your payment for your unit. Then at a stage, the woman stopped or relinquished of that particular job, and it was Austin Modo. They started using the templates, and we continue. After making the payment, we write down all the names of the people that made the payment with the total amount, send them the templates, and they will confirm it. But today, they are telling the court that they don't know if there's any unit that exists in Landsberg. That will tell you the extent these people have gone. They are liars. And I am thank God that Biafrans are not gullible people. There are still people that are reasonable, that have common sense, to know exactly that all these things they are doing is only because of their selfish interest. It's just for a while, and I know that at the end, we will win, and they will be put to shame. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mazi, and of course, well spoken.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. I want to...
I think you guys are enjoying this program. You're hearing the gospel truth. Those are saying that Counter Khan is not a member of IPOB. Whereas it was in his house they started the first meeting. The first meeting. People don't have conscience in life. People don't have conscience in life. And believe me, do you know it was when I left Austria that I started seeing how people is fighting for a position in IPOB. Believe me, to be honest with you guys, when I left Austria, I started seeing how people, because I was asked, I was begging to take a position. I said no. I said no. I was at a point they say vice coordinator. No way. I said no. Do you know why? Because I know within me, I am not a good leader. Do you know I am not a good leader because if I stick on something, that thing I must get. That thing you must do it for me. If I stick on something, and a good leader not supposed to be like that. A good leader sometimes need to bend, but I don't know. This is my life. I said no. At some point, I was forced to have PLO. They say, okay, you must do. If you don't do this PLO, nobody will do it. You know. And you know when I was in Ulster, when I was in Graz, we made a policy. We don't have any money in pocket. Yes. Ask them, don't. My coordinator, his name is Kano Obonia. Call and ask, we made a policy then. No money in pocket. Do you know how we pay our dues? Every month. As soon as we pay our dues, bam, the next day, they send the money to Madame Nenianya. The next day, they send the money. Then, if we want to go to protest in Vienna, we contribute money. We go. Then after the meeting, we buy something individually. Buy something, everybody will eat. We don't have money in the pocket. No money. But after some time, after some times, when I was not there, everything scattered. Everything scattered. People start enriching themselves through people's money. But when I was there, we made a policy. Any money we contribute, monthly dues, the next day we send it to Madame Nenianya. We don't have any money in the purse. No money. Everything was moving. Everywhere, everything was transparent. I never knew that people are enriching themselves. But Chukwu Okike Abiyama will expose you guys. Chukwu Okike will expose you guys. Let's continue.
I want you please to tell Biafrans. You said that the first meeting you people had in Landsberg was conducted in Canon Takano's house. Am I right?
Yes, exactly.
Good. And Canon Takano also attends meeting regularly. Financial member he is. He never owes any dues. And please, can you tell Biafrans, does he have receipts? Did you issue receipts to him? Does he have his receipts? Because I hear some of them talking, the way they talk. Please tell us, you issued him which receipts?
Yes, everybody that make payments, we issue receipt to that person.
Thank you very much.
Every financial member that make any payment, we issue receipts. And we not only issue receipt to members, we have our record book.
Thank you very much. The reason why I'm asking you this is because in that court, I will leave Kanata. He's going to say more because he was the one that was mentioned. Because they said, one, Collins claimed that even the judge asked me, told us there that Collins said he doesn't know you. And I'm sure you've been attending meeting and you have communications to show that he knows you and you communicate. But he denied all those. Now, Biafrans now know that the first meeting in Landsberg was held in Kamunta's house, and he is a financial member, and he attends rally, isn't it? Does he attend rally? Good. And he has his receipts. That's all I want to say. Thank you very much. Over to you, Barrister.
Thank you very much, Wanda Nayanya, and of course, Mazio Keke. Thank you very much and very well articulated. And of course, just like I keep saying, and I will continue re-emphasizing on this.
Biafrans, I have told you guys in in one of my video, the fundraising I have been part of. Kantakano was there. He donated his own money. About Mazi, 2 or 3 fundraising that I attended. Mazi Kantakano was there and he donated his own money. He donated his own money. You see, lie don't last test of time. Lie don't last test of time. You may lie. You may be enjoying that fruit of lying for today, but tomorrow you will not enjoy it because it's lie. It will vanish. It will destroy. It will destroy. Okwasi, the man that in his house was the first place the meeting started, paying meeting dues with receipts, attending fundraising, paying, donating, attending rally. We saw some videos. The one year he went to UK, in Germany, even in Biafra land, he went to Onyendu, somewhere. He say he's not a member just because he want to destroy what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu established. Unu etinye aka na tipa bụ aja. Maazị Ezumezu nwa ekwensu, agwara m unu that nke unu eme agwụgo. You guys' time is gone. Time is gone. Let's listen to Maazị Kanu. Let's listen.
That here is Biafra Radio, and all we do here is to set the record straight. And not only that we set the record straight, we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And of course, Biafrans are listening because we need to, substantiate, truth, fictions, false, and facts. And that is exactly what we are doing this evening, and Biafrans are listening. Sometimes when somebody speaks, they expect everybody to believe them, but they forgot that there is what we call the other side of the story, the other side of the coin, and that is what we are doing this evening. In absence of everything, I want to bring Mazi Kanu Takano, unless you have something else to add.
No. Let him say, because just his name was mentioned, and they keep saying before Kanuta comes in, that very day, many of them don't even know why we were in court.
Yes, then.
They say that Kanuta Kanu took IPOB to court, but that was not the agenda for that day. That day, the agenda, the first one was, it was supposed to be be on the 23rd of September. It was postponed due to one or two things. And then on the 28th, the agenda for that day was that they said Kanu Takano is not a member of IPOB, which we proved them wrong. Because one person came out there and was saying, Kanu Takano took IPOB to court, but that was not the agenda for that day. So I will leave him to say something on that because he was the one. I was also called as a witness, you know. Okay, Kanu Tabiko, over to you.
All right. Thank you. Mazi Kanu Takano, please. The floor is yours. Biafrans are listening. Go ahead.
Good evening, Biafrans, once again. Good morning.
Yeah, before Mazi Kanu Takano, please, those of you, okay, let's check. 3 people is watching me from Ikechukwu Omadi Izumezu on Facebook. 2 people on Ikechukwu Izumezu and 14 people on YouTube. No, for those of you on Facebook, please hit the like button. Because you guys are the one that make yourself visible. No, if not, I know hundreds of people are watching me now, but they are invisible. But we don't care. We don't care. So for those of you that make yourself visible that I'm seeing now, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share the program. Those of you on YouTube, no, also share the program on your WhatsApp group so people will come out. Let them come and hear the truth. You know, and if you have your question, you can send in your question now because after Takano, we'll be winding down. Let's continue.
Morning, good afternoon, good night, according to your time zone. Like I said, my full name is Kingsley Kanu Takano. And I remember one idiot, one fool that was talking, you know, that did a live video on 28. That was saying that his name is Kingsley Kanu. It's not Kanu, but he has the paper there and saw what was written there. These are a bunch of fools who are in the country. They don't even understand the language. They don't understand one word, how it happens. But you see them, they come out and be talking. You know, this is how they are. And the other one, the main culprit, Collins Chinedu, that came up and said he was talking about embezzlement. If I open the book and show you the money they ate, who ate money? But let me tell you, do not forget that is still the money we're asking for. We're looking for a receipt. The one given to HOD. We are still waiting for that one. So if you forget that one, I will remind you, all of them must come out on the table at the same time. Because when I attack, I don't attack through the back. I will attack it through the front. And I can tell you today, before I proceed, you've reported me several times to police. I laughed. I'm pitying you. Those people who are in the position who are telling you continue to see if they can steal from IPOB Germany. The money IPOB Germany had. Tell them that Kanu Takano said it will not happen under my watch. But I will tell you, I will give you one more chance. Probably after today, I will put the spanner on the wheel. Let's see who goes to jail in this country. I'm not going to talk about it. You've thrown all your jokers, but it's time for me to throw my own joker. And that is what I'm going to do very, very soon. And any Biafran that wants to blame me should blame me now. Nothing has happened. Because if something happens and you start blaming me, then you are blaming yourself. They are pushing you, do this, do that. They have forgotten. You, even if they forget, because most of them are somewhere else, even if they forget, you as scholars, you should know we're in Germany. where everything we do is documented properly, without missing words. This is for you. And to those of them pushing you, telling you what to do. You, Collins Chinedu, your message was open there. When you yourself, you wrote that Martin Nnamdi Kanu is of the past. I have it in black and white. But you are somebody that claims that you don't know Mazi Kanu Takano. You claim that you don't know there's a zone called IPOB unit in Landsberg. You claim that you don't know Mazi Chasokeke. But you've forgotten there are messages, communications. When he was asking for receipts and other things, it's here. We have it in black and white. That is why they said in German that Sluge hat lange Beine, meaning that lies has a long leg. This is for you. I saw the same idiot saying that Kanonta took IPOB to court. I took IPOB to court, because they came to steal the money of IPOB in Germany. I said, no, it will not happen. And that case has been resolved since July. But this refract that has no idea how the legal system functions, keep appealing. Third appeal they are doing. Third appeal. They did the first appeal. That one went. They did the second appeal. They lost. They did the third appeal. What is the appeal? Why did you go to court on 28th of October? That is the question everybody should ask. The reason why we went to court was because Collins Ichinedu, who is the coordinator of Germany, with his gangs, said that Kanu Takanu, is not a member of IPOB. That was the reason why we went to court. And I came out, I brought out every document that I have. I brought my receipts. My receipts are there. I brought it. From the time I've been paying up to date. And then what happened? You know, as a young man, the way he was lying. George asked him one simple question. You said you are the coordinator of IPOB Germany. He said yes. George asked him, how many members do you have? He doesn't know. And while we were talking, he was wearing sunshade inside the courtroom. He was wearing sunshade inside the courtroom. George asked Collins Ichinedu, how many members do you have in IPOB Germany? He said maybe about 200. The judge asked him, said, please, give me the list of the members I want to see myself. He came with one empty file. He was just, turning it left and right, turning left, right, go back, first, go. That was when his glass fell out of his face. He searched and searched. He didn't have this information. He now told George, oh, I thought I don't have it here. And my secretary, who was supposed to bring it to me, is not here because he went to work. We are in a country where even your boss, even if you don't have holidays, and he hears that you have appointment with police, you have appointment with court, he can never tell you to stop. Never, not once. They will tell you, go immediately. He was laughing, the woman laughed. The judge told him, this is something you ought to have done for the past months. He was just waiting. He said, this is something you ought to have done for months. And you are coming to say that you have members and you don't know whom they are. You have members, you don't know whom they are, and how can you do all these things? That is the question. as the case may be. Now, they asked him, do you know Kanu Takan? He said, no, he doesn't know me, that he hasn't seen me before, that I'm not a member of IPO, as a matter of fact. Oh, my God. Said he doesn't know me, but he has forgotten. I have a phone where we are communicating, and the informations, all of them are intact. You see, this is how daft this man is. That they can't reason. People are pushing you left, right, and center. I'm beating you because of what is about to come. Now, what happened in the court at the end of the day? The judge laughed and ordered him, said that the court, list of members of IPOB, both as it stands now and as it stood when he took over in 2020. And the woman said again, he said that he pointed that denying that Kanu Takan is not a member, denying Kanu Takan's membership in IPO without providing a concrete information as to who is a member of IPO. That was the statement. It's very, very doubtful. That tells you all you need to know. Why did I talk these few things? I just want people to know what the problem. And this appeal, the grounds of appeal is that Kanu Takan is not a member of IPOB. If you need a case in court, will you appeal in your case? No, you don't appeal a case. The people that appeal case are people that want the case in the court. And that is exactly what happened. But you know one thing that is very unfortunate. After Operation Python does, I myself and my mind, and those of them who are out there are using him to oppress, said, do this way, do it that way. I'm laughing because I only laugh for a reason. Because they are leading you to destruction. And when the problem comes, you bear the burden. And I want you to know something today. You don't know anything about organizations. I saw the other time you said you are doing leadership meeting. Leadership, you don't even know you don't know how to run an organization, and they're talking about leadership. Don't forget, IPOB Germany is an entity, and you are an entity of your own. Don't forget. Don't forget. The only thing that you guys have to do is to retrace your steps. I had people the other day, I had him talking about peace. But if you must do peace, you have to come out and tell people what the problem is. You don't come out. I said I want to make peace with you. Without us, these people. And people have to know that in this very platform, Biafra Radio, we come here to say the truth the way it is. And nothing can stop me from telling the truth because I know I am on oath. And like I said, I am not tired. The case you've lost and you keep losing. It doesn't matter what you bring. Reporting to police, it doesn't matter. You will still lose the case. Because if you go and check what you reported to police and what you said in the court, these are two different ballgames. Yeah. So you can't be talking about breach of trust if you don't know me. But you told police that there was a breach of trust between you and me when you don't even know me. You denied it in an open court that you don't even know Kanu Takan. You've never had that name before. These are the things you need to do. These are the things you need to know. We are very intelligent. Thank you, Mazi.
All right, thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you.
Now, Biafrans, I want to go from the horse's mouth that the court they went on 28 September was appeal court from Collins Chinedu that Kano is not a member of IPOB. That that him, Kano, took them to court because they are going after IPOB money in Germany. And they won that case. IPOB won that case against the cabal in IPOB. You know, I told you guys, when Henry Okechukwu Michael Biafra child ukpo na Germany n'aka inyo o megon since etiwoti mgbodomgbo wute eziokwu Chineke ka ebe ọ nọ. Agwa m na that guy he just a blackmailer. Most of you have forgot the truth, but you are so ashamed to come back. Most of you, now, have forgot the truth. Now, if Mazin Nandi Kana our leader is not working with Chika Paul Edoziem, so Chika Paul Edoziem is your leader now, right? I'm asking you. For more than 6 months, Chika Paul Edoziem have not said anything. The national coordinator in Biafra land was by. Do you hear anything from Chika Paul Edoziem? He didn't say anything. So I'm asking you guys, those of you that say, oh, okay, let's see how it's going to happen. If Onyendu, the man you call your leader, is not working with Chika Paul Edoziem, aka Medgate, it's not working with China Sawan Kita, Tony Wambotles Lumike, Osina Wancheke Yapoko, who are you working with? Who are you? Konyi Neso. When we go now, I'm not that tableau team, but I know. I make a cut this video. Eh? Where's there the next program on it again? We play in video when they are planning, when Tony one bottle, when they went to Italy, when that Chika Paul Edoziem boy, KK, was telling you guys that they are coming. And today they have come, they have failed again. And Okpo Biafra child were asking you people, asking Tony one bottle to appear in court. Appear in court for what? The next court girl was verdict, it will be sent to you guys. The judgment. Why did Tony appear in court on 28? Why? Because he knows that Egwe change. Because I mean, like guy warm. Ndoshi. Let's continue.
Please, before you go ahead, I just want to ask just one question or two to Mazi Kanunta. Mazi, as it stands now, so what is the
my link is there. If you want to come in, you can come in. If you have some question to ask, you can ask your question. Those of you, how many people are watching me now? 25 people on YouTube that make themselves visible. About 5 people on Facebook. If you want to come in now, you can come in. If you have your question, ask your question now, because we are winding down now. It's very important. Now, let's continue.
Should I say, the level of the case at the moment? Is the case finalized or is it still ongoing?
No, there was a substantive hearing on 28. And the verdict is coming as I was talking about. The idiot that doesn't understand German. He was going to tell them to come to court to help them. Who is coming to court to help you? Because you didn't hear what the judge said. The ruling will come on the 16th of December. The case is over. So the judgment is coming on 16th. That is how it is.
All right. Thank you very much. And of course, Biafrans, you have heard that. We just wanted to know when the matter is coming to finalization. And there you have it. All right. Wanda, please go ahead.
Yeah. It's just to
Biafrans, I want to play a video where Ukpo, Biafran child, we are begging Tony Zumike to come to court, the next court sitting. But the the the, the next court sitting is just the verdict, verdict, the judgment. Okwu agwụgo, ọ kparị na ọrụ ndị sụrụ ya kentịkensị na okwu agwụgo, ihe na-echizi na with judgment. But anụ ọfịa a na-akpọ Henry Okochukwu Michael aka Biafra child, ọmadịbe asụ ụdị ya, ọkwa onye na-eklem na ọ nọ Germany, ọmadịbe asụ ụdị ya. Now let's play a video where he was begging, say Tony Ezumike should come to court. Na mmiri akarịga awụ ọnụ. Let's listen to Tony Ezumike where he was begging. We have our visitor here, our comrade here. Mazi, I'm coming.
Because probably there's no how she will never sign the petition. If all these people sign the petition, you must sign. So probably I did not make the screenshot. All the phone I use now. So when I make the screenshot, I did not capture all of them. Are you now understanding? I have told the leaders, here Mazi Collins says in a due time, no gapota. Mazi Collins, I'm also urging you that you have to come out. There is something that can happen. There is a lot of things that may happen if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by name of the Chukwu Kabiama, we know that he must be free someday. But let me tell you something. I want you all to begin to say things you know, so that it will not turn against you tomorrow. See, it's better Biafrans knows things now. I want you people to know, you see, Biafrans, they are very hard people to understand. Because I'm going if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pota, maybe this broadcast saying things you know, a lot of people may not listen to you all. Most of people may not listen to you. So that is why you begin to prepare the minds of Biafrans. Because we Biafrans, we are like, I don't know, we love something that is transparent. Let them know what is going on. Let them know what have happened that they don't know. So that tomorrow, Biafrans are those that are going to stand for you also. Because now they have new things that happened. Mazi Nzurumike, we need your presence. Please, we need your presence there, please. I don't want to say much here. Please, we need your presence in the next court. We want you to come there, to come and support us. You know, because there's a lot of lies that are lying there. We want to know how Kanonta is in charge, if he is part of DOS. We just need your presence. Please, anybody that, you know, my own, like I said, I am on media. You see me, I am different. I say things, I know maybe sometimes people won't like what I'm saying. People may tell me, go outside. No, I don't. Mazi Nzurumike, the deputy to Mazi Chike Doziem, we need your presence. We want you to clear some things also. So that we know that Kanonta he's nobody. He should come and tell us if he's part of DOS. Because according to Madam Finance, he's saying that the diplomat, you can choose anybody to go for diplomat. That is exactly what they are saying in the court. You understand what I'm saying? So we need your presence, Mazi Nzurumike, the deputy to Mazi Chike Doziem. We need your presence in this.
Mazi Ezumezu, good evening.
Yeah, Mazi, hold on first. Cherry, hold on, Mazi. Hold on, I'm coming. Biafrans, now. This was the person, the same. It was in the court. But the judge, you could go. He didn't know what the judge said. The next thing will be verdict, judgment. And he was busy asking Tony Zumike to come to rescue them. Then ask yourself, why didn't Tony Ezumike be in that court on 28? The Tony Ezumike man that Namila carried that one. Eh? Now, let's welcome our come late, our senior come late, regional coordinator from Scotland, Maazi Dakus. Maazi Dakus, you are welcome, Maazi. Please introduce yourself, Maazi.
Good evening,
No?
Mazi.
Yeah.
All hail Biafra,
All here,
IPOB,
Biafra.
one big family, IPOB. Long life to Mazi Nandekalo, long life to
Yeah.
IPOB and Biafra worldwide. My name is Jocelyn Akudio Bindul. I'm from MBC. Mazi Ezumike, do you want me to use Igbo or do you want me to use Beke?
No, I'll go ahead and come literally use my English, maybe, no? So, you can use English or
Emma kemgbe anyị kwuo ihe na Facebook, ndị mmadụ adịghị eme understand what is happening. Enwere something most of them ndị kpụrụ onwe ha leadership. Enwere so many leaders. That's why they are answering leadership. Enwere so many, they have so many leaders among them. Patrick Ikeme are leaders. Keke are leaders. Zayoba are leaders. Chinasa Nworu, they have so many leaders who can come and tell them what to do and what not to do. And they will be lying. They believe that they can use lie and achieve their criminality, which is not. And that is why when I'm writing to Chike Doziem now, I write him, Ijoya, when I appear war thug, walking on the ground, Ebelima, war thug, walking on the ground. The man has excused himself. He understands this game because Maazin Nande Kalo, he understands it, and that is why he doesn't want to push himself forward. It's only Chinas and Woru who are, I think Chinas and Woru now is their new HOD, and that is why he come up and tell them that Chike Dozem is the leadership of HOD. HOD, do we have leadership na HOD or leader na HOD? The answer is DOS, please. We don't have it. What we have is HOD. There is nothing like a leader in DOS. It's only HOD in DOS. And they are all administrative heads. And they all reported to Mazen Nandekar. Like the last video you play now, Okechukwu Okenna were a liar that lie from the pit of hell. Now, his lie and the wickedness is telling on him. He's calling his HOD, deputy HOD, which is St. One Bottle. St. One Bottle is not coming because they understand that Mazen Nandekalo is not talking to them. And they understand that Kalon Takalo is part of them. They know it. And there is nothing they can do rather to, because Kalon Takalo is part of them. And there is no way they can take it. And they know that Mazen Nandekalo knows the game. And they are all working with APC. Remember, earlier I told you there are 3 things that involve in this thing. I told you that it was the first time Mazen Nandekalo was apprehended in 2015 that I know that their game, the 3 games there is that apprehend Mazen Nandekalo, then close down IPOB Radio Biafra, which they did, and use it to campaign for APC. Then tamper with the IPOB worldwide finance, then they can handle Mazen Nandekalo the way they want. And that is why they are working assiduously to see that their evil criminality, right, achieved. But people like us, I and you and others, are there to tell them that You can see the type of name they have called us. Code of conduct. They have said nobody comes to our program and listen to us. They tell their followers not to follow us, not to listen, not to do whatever we do. To tell you that, does it stop us? Even if we are saying it, like yesterday when I was on, when somebody was saying only me, I say, but when I was saying this thing, you see me, you watch me, and even that you are not seeing me, who come into this program I am? Of course, yes, because they are watching it. It is in an internet. You are watching it. Millions are seeing us, seeing what we are saying, and know that what we are saying, that we are in the right direction. But to see, oh, nobody goes to them. It's only 2%. You normally, the 1 million kids say the 1%. One people only watch them. Sometimes people don't watch them. But it is telling on them because it is internet. It's through internet they perpetually, bury our people. And then we want to use this internet to do what? To resoluted our people from the shackle of death. And that is what they are using. They believe, they say they have numbers. But I call them foolish multitude who cannot make use of their sense. We only have one leader in IPOB, which is Maazin Nandekal, the highest. This, all these things you are see, they try everything. Manshinaja, Aja, all this Aja, Nsura, Oku Weme. I confronted them, asking them, what are you people doing? Diabolically, all these things, they try everything diabolically. That yesterday message, their caption on their evil is that Mazen Nandekal say, if he dies, Biafra will come quick. So they want to kill Mazen Nandekal all by themselves so that Biafra will come. But Mazen Nandekal spoke a parable, a riddle, parable, and they follow their chasing cloud and chasing air because they don't know what Mazen Nandekal will represent. And that is why they want Mazen Nandekal to be by. Then the kuche drizia na heme hina ndoto. But unfortunately, onye dire Mazen Nandekal carry human being and they stand for Mazen Nandekal.
Yeah,
Everything they do.
Maz, just use the 1 minute land up. Can play this in out. Okay, this
Okay, play that one. Play it. Let me
okay.
wait.
Yeah, okay, no. But Maz, when you come in, or the so hard to come in because you have with new Steam yard, no all new Steam or bother Steam yard won't no. Or called so hard for it to come in.
And also, Kahana na them hard because in my all these things, all these things in my platform. So they had all of their. I have them in my platform.
Okay, well,
The
can about Steam yard.
only question Kedron that I should put my name, mate here my name, and that's it.
Okay, because Steam yard we are being increased their fee to $45. So okay, let me can you kind of cheaper one. So full can $25 a month. So can you
Again.
even Amos nke a dị so technical ọ dị so complicated a lot of things dị n'ime nke a no but ka ọ ka na-agba m aja amụ no
Send the Godulam link here. Send the around link.
all through the
Now,
link is wee bata
I can say Mahu this thing now.
okay the logo ya
Yeah.
okay emecha m send the again no
It is the surprising. Believe you that Mazi Kalon Takalo is not a member of IPOB. And this is what we are discussing in the court. That is what the case we have now. But
please go ahead.
Yeah. It's just to add to Kingsley. I was already said what I wanted to say, because one of them was just talking on air, begging somebody to come that they need his help. Come on the 16th of December, they need his help.
No,
But
that's
as
not.
the
I want
judge said there that
police.
don't.
I want you police in a baby.
The judge said that no, we don't need to come again, that we receive it in writing. But they were here shouting, calling people to come and help them. Those people didn't come when they were, now that the case is finished, they're looking for. Nah. Oh, it's pathetic. No, that's the thing. Well, they have had it. Biafrans now know.
So Biafrans, you can hear from our the HOF. The head
Finance head, finance head.
the finance head, you know, no, Madam Nenyanya. No, it was referring about Henry Okechukwu Michael. I played the video now when he was calling on Tony One Bottle to come to help. When the court is over, all they are waiting is judgment. And that Paula will claim that he on Germany. And he was in court. He didn't know what the judge said. But he went on his platform just because he had a big platform that will help him to build. You know, be talking jargon and be deceiving you guys. And most of you guys are watching me now are still listening to him. And like I said, those of you that know the truth now, come back. Come back. Don't be ashamed of yourself. Come back. We welcome you guys. Get in contact with, if you are in UK, Marty George Ume is there. Scotland, Jocelyn not there. You know, in Germany, Ogbonne Abraham not there. In Italy, Mazi Oglo not there. In America, the divisional coordinators not there. Mazi Chie, Mazi Ndidi not there. State coordinator Cosmos not there. In South Africa, Aliam not there. Huh? So get in contact, come back. Huh? Because we told you guys that we will stand and defend every single institution of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. And this is what we are doing today. And you guys call us in the code of conduct. At the end of the day, our law will call us 5%. But we never stop. I'm so surprised even to now. People I can see that are visible now, from 30 to 25 people. How many people in YouTube? Let me see how many people in YouTube. About 21 people in YouTube, 4 people in Facebook. Those are people that make themselves visible. I will say, it's okay, kudos to you guys. Nda window bika. Because if not, they have told you guys on WhatsApp group, don't go and listen. But we know that thousands are watching. We don't care. Our message is going. If our message is not going, why are you guys talking about us? No? And third is why he's searching our flanks. When he's searching our flanks. Chika Meli Ike, tell him that I'm coming. No? Tell him that I'm still coming again. He can use my son, he can insult my son. That is not my business. He can also insult he say you don't want to insult my mother. He have insulted my mother, but no, I go we're in the struggle. But you have no mete. Yes, yeah. Tell the woman that I'm coming. One instruction of France, I'm coming. If you can say that fake pastor, Prophet Otimbodombo, we are coming. We don't stop. We are trained by our leader Mazin Nanakan. We say the truth. So let's listen to them.
That of course people knew that Kingsley is a member of IPOB, but since they doubted, evidence was given there, and that's it. They have nothing again to say. They will keep telling lies, and those that they are following or those. In fact, he said that when they were giving their funny interview, he said that we are only 5. He said, look at them, that there are many. Barrister, is it the number that determines who wins the case, or is it your arguments?
I think
you
know what they say that
one person can win.
You know, they say he who alleges must be able to substantiate that which they are alleging. So he's the one who run to courts, and he should be able to substantiate. If you say that Manzikano Takano is not a member of IPOB, you need to prove. You understand? I mean, obviously, on balance of probability, I mean, that is the easier they come. If you cannot prove your case...
Said we are... he said we are only 5. Why there are many?
It's immaterial.
As if it's number that
is
wins
immaterial.
case.
The question of law, is Kanu Takano a member of IPOB? That is the question that was brought to court. And the court wants to know. Yeah. You understand my point? So whether they are a million or whatever is immaterial. You are saying that somebody is not a member. So you need to prove to the court, or rather bring substantiative evidence to prove whatever it is that you are alleging. And if you cannot do that, unfortunately, and he must understand one thing, if at the end of the day, this matter is proven that Mazikano Ntakano, of course we know, is a member of IPOB, there is what we call a recourse. You know that. The court has to award an order will be made, or Mazikano Ntakano can take him on civilly to reclaim whatever he has suffered, defamation of character, he needs to understand that. So at the end of the day, he will be paying a lot, but I will leave it at there for now. Please go ahead.
Yeah, for now, that's all, it's very clear, and I don't have anything to say unless if you have any question for any of us. Otherwise, we are all here, the German National Coordinator, and he came in, Collins, with the approval of Onyendu. Now he's out. Mas Abraham is the next person. That's the coordinator we have now. Now let them go back to the memo of 15th of December 2022. The barrister Nemeka brought out. He stated there. In short, they don't even have a case, as far as I'm concerned. They don't have a case. We are moving on, and that's the way it is. No.
All right, thank you very much. And I would like to go back to Mazi Abraham. And of course, I want you to give us your party shot. What would you like to tell Biafrans as things stands now? I mean, we have seen how things are unfolding in this struggle in the absence of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But we are still persevering and we are moving forward. So, Mazi, what is your party shot and what would you like to tell the faithfuls? Please go ahead.
Biafrans, what I would like to let us know is this. If we really want to have our freedom, it is time for us to stand for the truth. Call a spade a spade. Because what is actually going in court, that Kanu Ntakano is not a member.
Tell you exactly that they are working on their own. They have formed a parallel government of their own, trying to separate themselves from the main IPOB. That is their major plan.
Was because Collins said that I am not a member of IPOB. The IPOB, I was a co-founder. He's telling me that I'm not. That is very funny. Thank you very much for having me, Barrister.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much. I don't know if you still have anything to say. And
I just want to tell Biafrans, you've heard what we said today. You go back and listen to it, absorb it very well, and then know where you belong. These people are just telling you lies. For Collins to come on air or their brokers and say that I have every evidence here. The to his people, and they gave it to their tank criers, and they were announcing it. I hope he knows that. And let him also know that our money, the one that he went behind our back that was paid through national account for our Berlin cultural show, he went behind and collected that money. That is also an embezzlement. Let him don't forget. He has to give account of that. And he was printing flyers, giving to people with account details. What happened to that flyer? What happened to the funds? Did you account for it? Where was the money paid to? And his masters that are sending him, Chika Doziem, all the funds that are paid to him, he never presented any receipt. Even when I wrote to him, I said, I need the breakdown, what you did with that money. He did not release it. Till date. Let him don't forget. Let him don't forget about the money they took from IPOB Italy. That one too should come on the table. What about the 300,000 rand that they took from accounts that they opened in South Africa? They call it relief accounts. We have the proof there. What happened? So before you come on air and start yapping, the one behind you and your group, the list is long. Think about that. It's not going to be easy for you. For Biafrans, when you people joined IPOB, for me, when I joined, I had the voice of Onyendu. And that's why I'm here. You should know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Used. They are using you. Responsible. They are pushing you, they are telling you lies. And that day, on the 23rd of September, after the court, they were sharing money from envelope. At least I saw one who received 70 euros. They were sharing money. That is IPOB money. And he had the audacity to which evidence do you have? Nothing. Sharing IPOB money that we're supposed to use for our legal case. He was bribing, sharing it amongst people. Don't forget about that. So, Biafrans, we are here to restore Biafra and nothing else. It's either you are with us or against us. There is no in between. Remember, you are on oath. For the fact that you are collecting those funds and paying it to the wrong account, you have gone against the oath you took. For the fact that you are telling lies against a fellow IPOB member, trying to blackmail them. You've gone against the oath. Collins knows that Kingsley is IPOB family member. He knows. We met in Bonn. In Brussels, Raleigh, he saw Kalunta there. In Berlin, Kalunta was there. In all, wherever we go for demonstration, he always speaks. I can't remember which he did not give a speech. In Berlin, he was there. In Bundes, in front of a Dutch parliament, we were all there. In Stuttgart, Kingsley was there. But he said that he's not a member of IPOB. And you took an oath. Lying. No zone in Landsberg. Nothing. You don't even know the coordinator. And the other one was busy talking. In short, I don't have their time. Dear friends, we know there's something. Ask questions.
Yeah.
It's very important. I want to thank every one of us that are here. Kanta Kano, Mazi Abraham, Mazi Charles Okeke, and Barrister. Thank you for hosting us tonight. And I'm sure people will listen to this broadcast and know the truth. If time permits, we might come again next time in future. Thank you very much for hosting us tonight.
Thank you very much. All right. Thank you,
Barrister.
Yes.
Sorry, Barrister, sorry, I want to interject a bit.
Go ahead,
There's
please.
something I forgot. You know, when this midget called Collins Chinedu was saying that I took IPOB to court, but there's something he forgot. He was the one that took us to court because of embezzlement. And he withdrew the case. He took me to court on him, or what he's doing, or what he was asked to do, is to probe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from his masters. And that is what he is doing. People need to get it. And I said, and I'll keep saying, enough is enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mazi Kalunta Kano. And of course, thank you, Mazi Okeke. And thank you, Mazi Abraham and Wanda Nayanya. Thank you all for coming this evening. Thank you and good night. Remain blessed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mazi.
Yeah,
Now,
Mazi is with.
yeah. Now, if with the last statement from Mazi Kantakano, do you hear his last statement?
Of course, that's just the truth.
You know,
Excuse me, let me. I've said it in several occasions on this platform. The target of these people, like what I told you, Kalunta Kalo is just, a picture. But their intention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, capture Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, destroy IPOB this thing. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one they are targeting, not Kalunta Kanu. Kalunta Kanu, is he the leader of IPOB? The answer is no. Is he dragging the leadership of IPOB? The answer is there is a leader. There is a leadership in their family. They are thrown. These people, still, that family, Afaruku, somebody who will come and take over the throne. Because there's elder brother who is supposed to take the throne are still in DSS. So there is no way two of them will assume and go and take that post. Had it been that they want to, that post is bigger than this one IPOB is talking about. But they have never talked about that. They never assumed to that post. How can they take the post whereby they know that their senior brother are still in confinement? They
Now,
can't do it.
Maz, yeah. Sorry to cut you off because we have to wind down now. Now, let me ask you, why did Colin Chinedu withdraw that lawsuit against Counter Kano about embezzlement of more IPOB money? Why did he? What do you think that made him to withdraw that?
Because the
that
people who are sending him, the people, Chike Doziem and Abraham and China Sanworu, who are sending them, has seen this. They know too well how IPOB function. They cannot get it done because Collins is not a final. He is the signatory. The main person to that finance is Madam Nyanya. It's just because of he is IPOB national coordinator, because he is in Germany. That account was open in Germany. It's only his signatory because they are asking whoever Madam Nyanya will bring. Madam Nyanya, because he's an IPOB member and he is the national coordinator, and that is why his name. Any other person can be, because he's the national coordinator, and Mazen Nandekalo always appoint national coordinator. So all his duty to sign. No other person, because he is the head of Germany. He is the one controlling Germany, and that is why. But Madam Nyanya is the one who have the paperwork, who will do everything. You can't tamper that money without Madam Nyanya. And why they close it is because Collins, we are going without Madam Nyanya knowing, and she knows that. And that is why they shut it down. Because when they ask Madam Nyanya, then when he reacts, and they have to shut it down. So now he's coming out. Abraham will now sign that signature. What if they are opening it again? Collins now will go out already. He's already out because Mazen Nandekalo said, Collins, stay aside. Let Abraham take the post. Then he refused. His masters are fighting. And that is when they know that Miri Agwa Abhala Nakreka. There is no way they can fight Mazin Nandekalo. They know they don't have what it takes to stand Mazin Nandekalo. All the hearing. So him as was under hearing ka Obu Okwane enyim kega be anyam. Or sent one bot to come and help us. So sent one bot. Sent one bot will not even listen to them. It will not. Miriam hineri.
Okay, Maz, job guy was it job. Maybe again, maybe their lawyer advised them that they're not going to win the case. Because in my next program we talk about it. I'll also remind Biafrans when Chinasa Nworu Wankita told Biafrans that Nigeria government want to charge Mazin Nankan about extravagant spending of IPOB money. This was their plan, and they started it, but they saw that the game will be so tough for them. They will not win the game, and that is why Collins Chinedu withdraw that suit. But we are coming. We are coming. No.
Because there is not Africa. Germany follow the due process, and Germany no understand that finance. They know how that finance, because it is Western world. They know how that finance run. So it's not in Africa. Maybe you can maneuver everything the way it pleases you. So
Yeah.
they know that they can win it.
Yeah. Okay,
So
Maz, we have to go now.
all
No,
right.
in almost
So
3 hours now. No.
yeah. So what happened is that Biafrans and IPOB, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, these people are just chasing cloud. Mazen Nandekalo has put them aside, has nothing. They have gone, they have, you know, trespass IPOB code of conduct. Is a very big insubordinate in tampering. You are not a finance and you are tampering about something that you are not the head. Mazen Nandekalo is in DSS. Then you are going about finance. What do you want to do with finance? So you won't listen to finance head. It's very shameful. Very, very shameful. Any of them you want to ask, hey, Madam Nanya, I ask them, why not do the due process? The woman is asking you accountability for crying out loud. You don't want to be transparent. But the woman want to be honest. So tomorrow for you not to say, oh, he has, really good, he has chopped your money, he has chopped your money. No, she didn't chop your money. You are the one who want to use the money extravagantly with lie and deceit. So Collins is a very shameful thing. Him and the war talk, Ijoya, Eperimachike Doziem, Onye, Mampoziawu, Judas Iscariot, Onye Relema Master, Chiregoti Yana Actuaria Opramota. In short, our very big disappointment to Mazen Nandika. And now, their gullible followers, I don't know if Mahimwe Kurovoro, or the, of course, all 28th of December, or so, how many?
16. 16.
Okay, 15th of December. Then the final, how 1 year deep. Then Yabia Gwani Germany, Kalunta Kaluna, a member of, but I blame Kalunta Kalu. Since I keep on shouting, telling, Kalunta Kalu should have come and tell the whole world. He is the pillar of IPOB, Radio Biafra, and all these things. But to go Kubu, I didn't see it. Very late. Very late.
Yeah. So Maz, can I help you next time? Can you go about this topic? So we have to go now, Maz.
Ngwane, thank you so much. And
Okay. Yeah.
Jessica. Yeah, bye
Okay,
bye.
Maz. And you too, Maz. And you too.
All right.
Yeah. I have for someone like unstoppable. Ndewo nwa Chineke, ndewo. So Biafrans, this is where we call it.
I
We
cut
call
to
it.
say here, because I don't know where to cut it here.
Yeah. So Biafrans, this is where we call it. This is where we withdraw the curtain. Here we withdraw the curtain, and I hope you will join us in the next program. Like I said, I tell you guys the truth. I'm not perfect, but I'm not what man can me. You are free to say it. We don't live on lies, on propaganda, on blackmail. No, we say it the way it is. Like I said before, I am not a broadcaster before. I am not a broadcaster, but out of when I saw the rate of blackmail on innocent people, just because people don't have platform and everything, that when I start, I said no, I must contribute. I must defend those that I know that their hands, they are innocent, and according to Okonji Iweala, he say when you fight corruption in Nigeria, corruption will fight you back. Believe me, when I started, it's not easy, and they all come back on me, but nothing. The truth that we remain honest. We remain honest in the part of the truth. Whatever they are doing is going back to them. When one is searching at France, I'm coming. When a mazi otimbodombo, I'm coming. When agwara m ya I'm not agbawo mbia passala message. When agbari, he told you guys he will not talk about me. But go and check his program. He talk about me. Also bring my son's video. Now kinyo. Agwara m ya ọ nọ bedi. Ọ nọ bedi. Anyị ya ama ka ọnụ mmiri okwe ga na-adị. Ọ nọ bedi. Nwaanyị anọrọ bedi na-ekwu okwu ya ama. Gosi nsọpụrụ adịrị ya n'anya. Ka a gasị wee gwa ya, na-awụpụ aka ebe Bianca nọ. If not, Bianca dọwaa ya ọnụ ka ọkụkọ. And all the truth. Na-awụpụ aka. I'm coming his program maybe tomorrow morning. Yeah, because I will flee tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning. Ka anyị mee gịnị? Ka anyị bọọ ya ka ọkwa. Ka anyị yọọ ya ka nkirika ọgọdọ. This is Maazị Ezumezu nwa Ekwensu. Nwoke oti mgbodomgbo. Mpụta ngwa the truth. Na-aga. You know? And our next program is coming. This man. You remember that program? I tagged this man. Simon Ekpantina Sawankita. The program is coming. So don't miss it. And please subscribe at YouTube so that when Facebook mess up, you can get my notification. I'm trying to work it out on TikTok and also S-Handle so that we'll also be live at the same time. I know I seen day one. Onye anyị fụtara ka anyị fụ echi ndụ nka nka obele egbu anyị egbu onwe ya n'ihi na ọchụ nwa ọkụ nwada nwa ọkụ nwụwa ọsọ ka ọ dịrị anyị na mma ije anyị awụ ije mmiri na ụzọ mmiri anakwa na-echi echi na ụzọ nkụ na-echi echi na mkpakara ya ama ọzọ mana ọzọ ya ana onye fụrụ anyị na-elote ihe mere nwa ya ihe mere nwa ya ya eme ya ọ Maazị Ezumezu na-ekwu nwa Ekwensu asị ọ dịrị anyị na mma
Ipob in the building, we stand strong in all we do. Under the leadership of Oyindu Masenamikanu. Let's go. I rise like the sun, my spirit unbreakable. In the struggle for freedom, my resolve unshakable. From the streets of social media, I make my stand. A warrior with the voice fighting for our land. Ipob, we're the heartbeat of the nation. Our dreams of Biafra fill out into the nation. From Facebook to Twitter, we spread the truth. Masenamikanu leading, guiding our youth. I'm a freedom fighter, flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Masenamikanu never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. My timeline's a canvas where I paint my truth, exposing injustice, demanding our youth. We're more than hashtags, be a movement so strong. Ipob family, together we belong. From the X handle to Instagram stories, we amplify our voices, share our glories. Masenamikanu's wisdom lights our way. In this fight for justice, we won't sway. I'm a freedom fighter, flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Masenamikanu never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. From the X handle to Instagram stories, we amplify our voices, share our glories. Masenamikanu's wisdom lights our way. In this fight for justice, we won't sway. I'm a freedom fighter, flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Masenamikanu never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. We're the echoes of history, the fire in our eyes. Our struggles not in vain, we reach for the skies. Masenamikanu, our beacon of hope, guiding us forward, helping us cope. I'm a freedom fighter, flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Masenamikanu never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. Yeah, shout out to all my IPR brothers and sisters. Keep the flame burning, keep fighting for what's right. Masenamikanu, we salute you. Mazenzumezu Ekwensu signing out.